welcome to Carbuncle's Corner. My name is Lolo, and this is Dan versus Sand, or Fever 3, as according to this video. Their switch, I guess, would be the word. Very interesting way to access the GTR on Sand's part. Very fast at getting all of those parts out with a 2-chain harassment, whereas Dan almost has enough to get to their trigger. They just need to be able to get the greens out of the way and get the reds. I don't think it'll work anymore because now their yellow might be too high up. Nope, I think it's just right. Dan has a full chain coming out, except for the reds don't quite connect. And Sand has an absolutely explosive 7-chain. Goodness. That's one up for Sand. Almost an all clear, but not quite. The Puyo is not quite aligning. Very nice stacking going on from Sand right now. Very fast and very decisive. It's a very strong 2-chain that Dan's just gonna tank. Ooh, they have 2-chain harassment, but Dan is able to neutralize. Counter. Oof. Almost able to counter that, but not quite. Ugh. Sand with a very big 3-chain. Gonna absolutely top out Dan. The harassment fights, they're always so exhilarating. The greens are gonna cut on Dan's board. Meanwhile, Sand has a ridiculously huge chain already. It needs blues on top of the yellows, then a yellow on top of the blue again. There you go. And they're just gonna set off their whole thing. Meanwhile, Dan almost setting off his chain, but not quite having enough of the resources and just gonna top out. Very big 11-chain there. Very nice. Sand is very fast. Some really good GTR there from Sand. It's just a little to the right. Oh, nice. Although it's not going to block Sand off very much. Dan opting to send off the chain. Sand sending off their full chain. I think that's going to be a 12-chain from Sand, yeah. Counting is easy. I know how to do it. Nice and snaky GTR there. I'm not gonna opt for harassment, instead gonna go for the full chain. Dan, meanwhile, with the stairs. Just needs a blue for Dan. Very nice. That's a nice 9 chain from Dan and a nice 9 chain from Sand. The question is Sand gonna extend? Sand is. Sand has to. But is Dan's 9 gonna be big enough to prevent Sand from countering? Doesn't look like it. Very chunky 10 chain from Sand. Very nice. But that was such a nice 9 chain from Dan. Just gotta start working on building on the second layer. Though that's easier said than done. The layer of the stairs cake. How delicious. Opting to harass with the yellows and the greens. Dan setting off his chain from the back. And Sand has their full chain as well. Wow, what a good 11. So impressive. Match point. Lots and lots of big change, which is exactly what I like to see. Very nice tailing going on from Sand over there. Dan just gonna take that tiny garbage. Doesn't even matter. You wanna put the reds down. Put the red down. Oh, very nice neutralization on Dan's part. We're gonna get more of an extension on Sand's side of things, though I don't really see how it connects. And maybe I'm missing the big picture here. Yeah, that's not a chain. Very nice job, Dan. Very good. Lots of blues. You want that all clear so bad, Sand. It's not quite there, though. Dan used the... just a little too afraid to put the purples down, and that might have been it. That fear of the purple. Yep. Very quick chains from Theater, or Sand, whatever your name is. Very nice job, and very nice job from Dan as well. Ugh, so good. Both excellent players.